Hello and welcome back once again, ladies, gents, cats, kits, and everything in between. I am your host, Spear and Magic Helmet, and today we are going to be doing just about everything left there is to do in the Grey Valley, and setting ourselves up for the trip to the Azure Valley, which is the final area of the game. So, without further ado, let's hop in. So, we are going to start right out by being in the center of Grey Valley, and we're going to pop on over to the right and drop off Brother Andrew. Are you sleeping, Brother Andrew? Still getting those flowers to grind up that herbalism achievement. Still getting the mushrooms for the same reason. There is an achievement for it. Let us kill the hellhounds that are everywhere. Just an infestation of hellhounds everywhere they can be seen. Breaking my silver swords. This place must just... The entire valley is just going to be littered with my residue of broken weapons by the end of this game. And I would be the greatest herbalism ever to walk the earth. The herbalist, they'll call me. The warrior, the herbalist, the alchemist, the smith, the miner. I am all things all at once. Alright, I see a paladin up there. Let's see what the paladin has to say after we collect just a little bit more stuff. Can never have too much stuff, especially when it comes to wiping out the local bird population. You know, those eight egg omelets aren't going to crack themselves. Let's see what my pal, the paladin, says.
Thank you, my friend. May the heavens reward you for your help.
I brought Brother Andrew to the entrance of the monastery. The entrance is guarded by a paladin. Welcome back, Brother Andrew. How was the city?
It's bad. The city has been sieged by orcs.
And what about Earthquaker? Did you find out anything? Did he really wake up?
Yes, Earthquaker is awake, and you'll be surprised who is responsible for it.
Wait, we shouldn't discuss such things in front of...
Me.
They mean me. They didn't say the quiet part out loud, but they meant me. The paladin doesn't want me to hear anything that's not intended for my ears. I must tell him that I know what's going on. But then, food consumption went up from 50 to 60. Men have invaded my silver mine. He's angry. I will bury them. No, Earthquaker. Why do you want to kill innocent people? I won't let them steal me wealth. Why do you need so much wealth? To please you, I'll make you a queen. I don't want wealth, but love. Love? That is only a human weakness. Hey, you. Are you okay? You look pale. Perhaps the Earthquaker startled you. It's been happening quite often recently. I was more terrified by my last vision than by the earthquake itself. Earthquaker is determined to destroy this whole valley. I must let the paladin know. You have visions of the princess and Earthquaker? That's strange. In that case, you have to go to the Azure Valley and tell the king. Getting to the city won't be easy. The entire valley is crawling with orcs. Good luck. You're going to need it. And he has nothing more to say. Nobody ever helps me. They just tell me what to do for them. All right, we are going to pop in to this cave to kill off these hellhounds. And the ogre. We're just building up our combat skill down here. It's just sort of a practice run for larger and more dangerous orc infestations that we will be dealing with later. As I mentioned, by the way, with that last cutscene, our food consumption went up from 50 to 60. So that's handy. And we are going to be just wiping them out. It's very nice to have our combat at this point. It's not always at this point. It's putting us in pretty good shape right now. I wonder how close we are to 65. Who finds a frog in a chest? And if you find one, why do you find 5? Oh, we're at 64. We're very close to being able to kill that big ogre in the bottom of the mines. All right. We're back here. Let's talk with the mayor. You helped us a lot. You got us weapons and food. I don't even know how I should reward you. The mayor at least gave me a symbolic reward. Nothing symbolic about 3 crystal, my guy. I'm very happy for that. I heard you're a great warrior, so I'd like to ask for your help again. The mayor wants me to destroy the orcs' camp in the mountains above the dam. According to him, this is the only way to free the valley from them. Sure thing. And what do you have to say, Helena? Please help me. My 3 brothers are missing. They worked in the silver mines not far from here. I'm worried that they were caught by the orcs. Helena's brothers worked as miners in the silver mine, which lies to the east of the village. No one knows what fate befell the mine and when the orcs appeared in the valley. Let's start with that. We're going to go on a mini mission. We will be needing certain supplies for this, so let's check our backpack out. We need 201 strength. Strength's getting a little bit on the low side, but we still have plenty for something like this. 20 healing potions, still stocked. 7 poison. A torch. A sword. 2 spears. And a silver sword and 2 shields. So we're pretty much okay with everything so far. We are going to swing right, Sweet Chariot. And we are going to fight the ogre camp. Alright, enemies are getting tougher. They require 3 potions now to kill some of them. Getting better at combat. I am now strong enough to kill that big ogre in the mines. Wait, did I miss a chance to kill birds? I did. Goodbye, birdies. And some shrooms of the magical kind. Alright, so everybody is just taking a whole stockpile of potions now every time you kill them, and it's going to continue that way for the rest of the game. You're just going to be guzzling potions from now on. Hope these guys don't mind waiting while I patiently pick this lock. I'll kill this one. It's blocking my way. Head this way. And we are going to unlock these silver ore veins on both sides and immediately collect them. Always grinding my mining skills up as fast and quickly as possible. Get it sooner rather than later so that when time passes, they're in their respawn count to turn around and reappear. And we got some silver. We don't care about the silver so much, although there is an achievement for gaining silver. How close am I going to be to that? You have to mine a certain amount of silver to get this one. I'm at 5, and I'd have to go all the way up to 50. Not sure if I'm going to bother with that one. It's just a sort of a matter of time thing, and it would really slow down the gameplay to go get it. Down here, we have mighty ogres now. We're not just fighting ogres now anymore, mind you. Now they're mighty ogres. We're Gonna chop down the barricade like it ain't no thing. Take out the silver, and an eternal torch is gonna appear. The torches that never go out. And what have my wondering eyes that did appear? But 3 brothers, all waiting for my benevolence. Hey, bros. I know you guys are scared, probably sick and hungry and dehydrated, but I'm just gonna low-key stop and grab the silver ore before we chat. Wish I could get that crystal. If you really were nice people, you'd help me get the crystal. I found Helena's brothers. They are weak, but they can walk. They are lucky to have survived it all. Sadly, the other miners fell victims to the orcs. That's rough. That's real rough, my guys. All right, let's go back and see what we can do. Helena, I've saved your brothers. They're all standing around you awkwardly. Ooh. Bird. Mushroom's the word. All right, let's see what she has to say. All my brothers are home. You saved them. All the siblings are now together and safe. What more could you want in these difficult times? That is wonderful. Let's go help the miners with that last quest. Hop on down here. Pick the lock. Sulfur is now on my radar. I'm positive I can't quite do it yet, though. I need 9 more mining, and then I'll be able to pick up sulfur. And not long after sulfur comes crystal. So we're ramping up. Take this guy out. Get better at combat, and let's pick up this silver. Alright, after this we have a significantly more important quest. Let's talk to this guy. A troll appeared down in the mine. No one has the courage to approach it, let alone fight it. The problem with the troll has been solved. The mine is safe now. It was disturbing. Hey, and Crystal's back. Maybe I can get up to sulfur. I'm sorry, Salt is back. Or at least that one was. That's the only one. I will go dip for that after my next mission, which we are about to start right now. The next mission, I know they're a little back-to-back. They will be back-to-back largely for the remainder of the game, to be honest with you, is we are going to set out and eliminate an orc camp. For this one, we do need to stock up at least a little bit. We need 353 strength. We need 48 healing potions. That's right, 48. 16 poison. An axe. A hammer. 500 gold. 10 night flowers, 10 fire flowers, 2 iron ore, which we have. We picked it up along the way. A sword, 2 spears. We're light on spears, but we're still okay. Silver swords, and 3 shields. So we need to go buy poison, and we need to get some health built up. And let's go do that right now. Start with poison. We're going to stop by Gavin's house for the cheaper poison. Let's just pick up 20. Even though it's more than we need. And we need 353 strength, but we're not that far away. We're at 271. I'm just going to quickly cook up a storm, see if we can get that final recipe. I think there's one more, isn't there? Or is this the final one? This might be the final one. Still, this is like a few inputs to get to here, and I will off-screen do the grinding it requires to get the 1225 strength that I need for the next part. Alright, let's take a sneezy boozy. Alrighty. 3, 2, We have the 353 now. We have 41. We're fine. So we are going to start the final quest for the Gray Valley. We also need combat 67, and we're at 66. I don't love that. Let me hop over to Green Valley and see if there's Yellow Valley and see if there are any bears to kill, and I can also try to kill this ogre. I think might be strong enough for that ogre now. Was it? I can't remember if it was 65 or 75 I needed. Not ready, but I can kill the zombie. Zombie, you feeling friendly? Nope. How about you, Zomb? Just need that one point of combat, friends. There are plenty of places that I can go get this, though. Bear, you'd be convenient. Nope. So, some of the places that I do like to go to grind this up are the bears when they're around, the one in Gray Valley in front of the cemetery, and I like to dip and see. Let's just checking to see if any of that was back. I go and check out the zombies over here, which we've already checked, and over in Gray Valley. The Mad Hound Pit is a place where you can sometimes get something if they've respawned. They're not great, but they're usually just enough where it's worth trying to get a point of combat with. Come on, Mad Hounds. I don't want to grind. There we go. Greedy? I'm being greedy. No, all I got was a broken sword for my trouble. But we do have the recommended level to go in here and see what we can do. So let us go and go on an adventure and see what we can get through this. We're going to go try to wipe out that orc camp that the mayor was talking about. And on the way, we're going to chat with this little side encampment. Steal everything they own where possible. First one we're going to talk to is the smith. We did the smith a tiny bit out of order because he's going to start right off by helping me get swords. Did the mayor send you for the swords? The smith gave me the swords the mayor ordered for the village defense. A paltry 3 swords. I know the mayor wanted more, but I can't make them any faster. Let's chat with him again. As I said, I can't make them any faster. But if you want, you could be of help. The smith can teach me how to make a sword. And I just need this set of things, and I have them all. Alright, are you ready to learn how to smith? Watch me carefully, and then give it a try. First, you hammer the ore, and you have a sword. Oof, it was exhausting, but I successfully made my first sword. It's not pretty, but you can slay an orc with it. I learned the basics of the smithing skill. Here, take this old anvil. Surely you will find it useful. The smith gave me his old anvil. With it, I can smith outside of the workshop. So now I'm literally just hauling an anvil around with me. Just to show you what smithing looks like. I can start with swords and shields, and I can upgrade to the point where I can make anything. Any of the weapons and the shields. Couldn't forge the weapon. It actually fails a fairly large amount of times. Especially when you're low level. It seems like it gets a little easier later. I think I failed 4 times in a row so far. That's pretty bad. You lose your stuff, I believe, too, if you fail. I've yet to forge a sword. This has become my life's quest. There. So that's what that looks like. And as you gain your skills up, you are able to do higher. But it's very hard to get enough silver and iron ore to make this worthwhile. So unless you're playing the game very slowly, it's just much easier to buy your own stuff. The smith's wife also has something to say to me, and I'm going to unlock the shop in the map as well. The smith's wife needs to replenish their stock of herbs. These are the ones we grinded up to get a little while ago. The reward for the herbs was somewhat lower than the actual price, but I would still like to help. Plus I got fame for it. Fame is always good. Alright, we're going to make our way out here and see what we can do. Kill a fox on the way. Heard he said something about my mom. And we got the hunter one, so we don't need to hunt anymore. We've hunted down 150 wild animals. That is the last hunting achievement, so I will not be hunting anymore on screen. I will not be picking all of these flowers on screen, or picking all of these eggs, or all of these mushrooms, but you can see how close I am. Pearls, maybe I will get on screen, I just need 8 more. And the barrels, I'm well on my way to. Alright, let's kill this mighty ogre. We're building up our skills to be able to slay the day away. Sad that he's dead and I can't just give him like a potion. I see my crow friend is very interested in it though. My spear has broken. And here we go. Now we can go left just to see what it looks like, but this is not something that we are anywhere near being able to handle at this time. This is an orc encampment barring the way between me and the Azure Valley City. And you can see these guys are just well out of my league right now. They want 88, I'm at 68. This is endgame stuff right here. Or near the endgame. So we're going up. And we are going to go check out the dam. Collect what we can from here. The barrel, the only thing I've seen in this barrel so far is 18 gold. I don't know if that's the only thing that's in there or not, but 4 playthroughs have shown me 18 gold every time. Alright, we're working our way around. Don't need to hunt anymore. Don't need to fish. Do need the mushrooms. Chop down this barricade that's been built. I wonder who built it. The good guys or the bad guys? Probably the bad guys. And we will kill the orc captain. We're going to make our way into that little cave over there and just take out every orc we can find. Maybe pick up a little salt along the way. It's always good when you're killing orcs to stop and make sure that you've picked up your salt content. Let's do it. There's the salt. Don't get between me and my pillar of salt. I need all the mining I can get, and nothing is going to stop me. Clear this right out. Fighting mighty ogres, just absolutely rampaging my way down. I've got potions, why not? And we have a cutscene. This cutscene increases my food consumption to 70. Let me go, Earthquaker. At least for a short time. I feel lonely. I want to go home. My servants will conquer the city soon. Then you can return to your castle. Shaking the earth. We will rule together from there. Everyone will serve us. But everyone will hate us too. Human foolishness. The princess is suffering more and more in Earthquaker's prison. I wish I could help her somehow. Real quick, I'm going to show you a clip of what it looks like when the princess is chatting with Earthquaker. So if you're curious, check this very brief clip out.
Я чую запах человеческой крови.
Здесь нет никого, кроме меня. Сюда не может проникнуть даже птица.
Я сотру в порошок любого, кто придет сюда.
Отчего в тебе столько злобы?
Я видел людей, которые заняли мою медную гору, но я сравняю ее с землей.
А ты можешь не быть таким жестоким?
Что? Зачем им нужны мои сокровища?
А зачем они нужны тебе?
Чтобы сделать тебя счастливой. Ты будешь королевой, и все мужчины будут служить тебе.
Нет, они будут только ненавидеть меня.
Значит, они глупцы.
Биберич, мне нужна только любовь.
Любовь? Любовь — это человеческая слабость.
All right, I hope you enjoyed that. Let us finish our adventure. Gonna take out the troll and see what lies beyond. And here we find the second half of the camp. Kind of cool. It opens up in this little valley. I really think that's imaginative of them to do that. I would like to visit something like this. This would be a fun thing to stumble upon as like a little secret hideout in the end of a cave. There's just caves everywhere in this world. I'm very jealous. Alright, and we're clearing our way through these boys. Breaking our swords and just dropping them on the ground. We know smithing now, but we don't care. Because our smithing doesn't mean that we can fix things. We can only take raw ore and turn them into things. Once the sword breaks, it's just broken forever. There's no repairing it. That is the way. Gotta cook one more time. There we go. They're all waiting for me while I'm just cooking up some risotto. Yeah, fish with mushroom sauce. I'm not sharing with them or anything. They're just very patient. Discarding my shields along the way. Unlocking some very cool little magic mushrooms, I believe. There they are. Alright, we have wiped out all the killing that can be killed. We have looted all the loot that can be looted. And we are going to report back to Mr. Meyer. Just out of the name of violence, I will kill this deer on the way. Get 2 horns for it, 2 antlers. And let's see what the mayor has to say as we end this episode. You did it. You defeated the orc generals. You are our hero. The orcs are defeated, but the Grey Valley isn't safe yet. I don't even want to think about what happens if Earthquaker fulfills his threats. I must meet with the king as soon as possible. You can't get to the city through the main gate, that's for sure. But there is another way. ... The mayor told me about the road that leads over the dam to the old cemetery. There are catacombs under the cemetery that lead to the city. Go over the dam to the old cemetery. And that is what we will be doing next episode, heading on to Azure Valley. We have accomplished most of what there is to accomplish in Grey Valley. Azure Valley is the final valley of the game. It's got some great little story elements to it. My walkthrough that's linked in the description has 90 steps, and we are on step 70 right now, so we're very close to the end of this game. I hope you've been enjoying this journey with me. I've been enjoying it a great deal myself. I would love to hear from you about your thoughts in the comments. If you have any, please share them. I am also very grateful for any likes that you would give to the video. If you feel like I've earned it and enjoyed it, please like the video. And if you'd like to see when more videos come out, this walkthrough and the next one that I plan on doing, please subscribe and you will get those in your feed. Thank you all very much, and I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day.